Right now on The View from the Bay, it's the most frequently asked question. How you answer it may open doors.
First impressions take 6 times to change.
Be the smarter you. The View from the Bay starts now.
What do you do? How you answer that question can jumpstart a spectacular beginning that changes your life's direction. Please welcome back the creator of the Zone method, Fran Zone. Fran, it's so great to have you back.
Good to
First
see you
of all,
It's always great to see you guys.
we got to remind everybody what the Zone method is.
The Zone method is a way of showing up. So you create a stellar beginning. People remember you, they assume the best of you, they want to know more of you and see more of you. What could be better than that?
Oh my
So
goodness.
it's all focuses on how you start, the beginning.
The beginning. If you have a great beginning, you have a spectacular middle, and never, ever do you have an ending.
Oh, that's so nicely put.
I like that. It's a wonderful thought. So now I want to know, what do you mean that how you handle this question, what do you do, can shape a stellar beginning? What does that mean?
What do you do is a question we all get all the time. Right? Every day, everybody, every week. But we always think people care about what we do. No one cares what we do.
It's just like the polite first question,
Right?
right?
What they're really saying is, are you interesting? Aren't they? Are you interesting?
Right.
So we literally sometimes tell them what we do, and they say, oh, you're not interesting. Good to know, and off they go.
Right.
So you ruined a stellar beginning.
Gotcha. I gotcha.
You see, this is an opportunity to tell you the best of what I do that will tweak your interest. So maybe we'll do something together later.
So when someone says, what do you do, what should you be telling them?
Okay, what do you do?
Well, when I'm asked that question, I often answer with a question. I say, well, do you mean professionally, or what do I do in life? And then people look at me kind of quizzically, and I say, well, I'm a dad, but I also work in TV news or talk show or whatever, and I talk about maybe 2 or 3 other things I'm interested in. And I sort of wait to see what piques their interest.
If they're still interested after all that talking.
If they're still interested.
Let you go on and on and on. And
Because now I'm thinking, oh my God, this is a quiz. I have to pick something. You know, I had promised I wasn't going to pick on you today.
You taught me last time. You taught me last time about keeping my jacket
No, that's a great tie. That is a great tie.
I should expose that tie?
Yeah, no, the eye goes up with that tie.
Oh,
that's a good tie.
Right.
But know that when you give me choices and all of that, I'm just trying to figure out if I even want to talk to you, and now you're giving me a quiz.
I got you.
That's just too much.
All right.
Does that make sense?
So what should I? It does make sense, but now I don't know what to say.
Well, one of 2 things. You can say, I live for a living.
I live.
I live for a living. Don't you have to say that? Anyone can work for a living. I live, and I do many things. Or because you do the news and the weather, I predict sunshine in people's lives.
Oh, wow, I'm interested.
And now you're someone I want to sit next to at dinner. And what else do you do? Do you see what I'm saying?
Right.
There's so many pieces. Take one.
Yeah.
And see if they're interested. But you say, I don't know you. What do you do? And I have 5 choices. And now I'm like, whatever you do, it's too much for me to figure it out.
Yeah.
It's just too much.
So I shouldn't just say, or most people shouldn't just say their job title?
No, never. And also, sometimes I used to say, well, what do you do? And then I'd say, well, if you want to do it better, I could champion you.
Okay, what do you do, Fran?
I champion champions.
You champion
All right, we
champions.
can play this. It's her turn.
All right, what does that mean?
What do you do, Janelle?
I'm a talk show host.
Uh-huh.
No.
Isn't that nice?
Okay,
You know what?
What do I do?
Janelle, can't you look, what does your show do? What does your talk show do? Can't you say, I share information
Yeah, we share
that
information.
helps people change their
lives? Right.
That's what you do.
Wow, man, I do something good.
See? And you didn't even know it.
You know, I talk for a living, don't we all? You know,
Some talk more
you
than
change
others.
lives. You change lives. You do.
Well, we have guests like you that help change people's lives.
Well, thank you. But
Take away
also
things.
know that when people are asking you that, remember we went back to it's more important to be interested than interesting.
Yes.
So if you say I champion champions,
Well, that's what I want to know.
and they
What do you
say,
mean by that?
what is that? Then I would say, Spencer, what do you do? And please don't give me an essay. Just give me one thing. All right, so what do you do?
I bring sunshine into people's lives.
And I would say, well, if you'd like to talk about that sunshine and have people remember it and be compelled by you, I can help you.
Okay. How can you
Talk about them. Do you
Right,
see?
right.
Give me an example of what I do that affects you. Don't forget the first rule of the zone is people want to know, how will you affect me? How can you affect me?
Right.
So the answer has to be, I do something that can affect you. Now we're cooking.